Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another 2023 M3 Competition xDrive. This one is in Black Sapphire. It's also a customer ordered car, like basically all of the M3s that we have coming in. It's a fairly decent spec. I like the interior color, we'll go over that momentarily. The reason it's so filthy is it's still awaiting its PDI or pre-delivery inspection. So this is basically how your car arrives at the dealership. Filthy, tow hook cover missing on both the front and the rear, some shipping tape as well as protective plastic for some of the interior bits. But up front we see we have the laser lights, and then driving assistance professional package, also the parking assistance package, as well as the 50th anniversary BMW M emblems. Now it looks like the last of these emblems was for January production. Looks like February production do not get them, so that is the end of those special emblems. However, you can still get them from your parts counter or even places like I&D distribution. So if you're still looking for those ones or want to retrofit your build, you can definitely get them. So over on the side, you can sense a theme here. We have the 826M wheels in black with the black M compound brake calipers. And the tire lottery was won here. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. You notice the suspension sitting high because it still has those sort of like shipping blocks on the suspension, making sure it doesn't get screwed up on the ship. So all the other protective stuff here, plastic, little film, whatever. We'll make our way around the back here. So up back we have our 100mm exhaust tips, quad exhaust, which is the hallmark, at least for now, for the BMW M models. That's going to change, I think, going forward, probably with the X1 M35. Their emblem back here as well. M3 competition badging. And of course, new for this model year is the xDrive badging, which adds weight to the car, but they have a interior delete, which basically maybe cancels it out. And here's the rest of the filthy Black Sapphire metallic. You can see your laser lights a little bit better there. Let me point out one other warning sticker, which basically tells the tech about those shipping blocks on how to take them off. I guess it's really hard to see anyway right now. But opening up, we have the Kyalami orange interior. This is the extended leather. And the way you can tell that is by looking at the door card. Now this portion here used to be Kyalami orange, starting in, for the last two model years, and then starting in 23. Most of the extended leathers have this basically deleted, so it's no longer color matching with the interior. You get black. I don't know why they did that. I'm not sure about cost savings or whatever else, but that's the way it is right now. So on the inside, we have our iDrive 8, now model year 24 for the M4. We'll get something very similar to this, if not the same. It's not an LCI. It's just basically an update for the iDrive system. And then you have, sorry for the errors here, this is what you get for not having it PDI. And these are the messages you're going to get here. It's not everything is going to be working exactly the way you'd like, so obviously navigation is not working right now either. Carbon fiber interior trim, which gets you those carbon fiber shift paddles, which is the way to go in my opinion. Your red M1, M2 buttons as well. Driving assistance professional package buttons over here on the left hand side. More carbon fiber on the center console. So the drive selector is going to stay, at least for the M cars. And then there's no longer M3 competition sticker or whatever it was down here. That's been deleted for weight savings, and then you added the xDrive badge back for more weight. Now, since this was built before January 1st, this was still the old pricing. So there's been a price increase starting January 1 with production. So the starting price of the 23 M3 Comp xDrive is $80,800. Black Sapphire Metallic, they're $650. The leather is included. $1,700 for the driving assistance professional package, another $700 for the parking assistance. xDrive Professional, another $900. Shadow line lights for another $300. $950 for the carbon fiber trim. Front ventilated seats for $350. $1,000 for the laser lights, another $100 for the drive recorder. And just know, if you don't have the drive recorder spec'd on your build, you have the parking assistance package, you can add that after the fact for the connected drive store. And all told, MSRP of $88,445. So I think if I'm speccing an M3 Comp for the store, this is roughly where I would spec it, except for the driving assistance professional package and probably the drive recorder and ventilated seats. I would go with buckets. We haven't had buckets, but again, it's been problematic for some of the builds we have coming in terms of delays. So I am not sure if the carbon buckets are the cause of some of the production delays. I don't have access to that, and basically the factory doesn't share that information anywhere, what causes any delays. So we'll take a look at the back seat here, which looks great in Kyalami orange. All right, so here's the view from the back seat. So obviously these are protective covers here, which will go away after it's been PDI'd. Another climate zone in the back seat for your passengers. So in terms of legroom, knee room, really good. And I'd say headroom is pretty good too. Nothing to really complain about as a backseat passenger, other than why aren't I driving the M3 competition xDrive? All right, so we'll make our way to the back here. Take a look at the trunk. Again, no kick to open on the M3 M4. But here's your trunk space, which is pretty good. See, the floor mats back here do not have the piping like you would get on Fjord Blue or Fiona Red or Ivory. Here's your tow hook covers stored in the back. These will be put on during the PDI. All right, so we'll make our way towards the front. And again, sorry this car is so dirty, but this is how it looks when it arrives off the truck. So hopefully give you guys a little bit of a behind the scenes, if you will, of pre-delivery. So underneath the hood is the S58 engine, inline 6, 3-liter twin turbo engine, 503 horsepower and 479 torques. So a very good engine, very powerful. We'll take a step back, but that's about it for a quick tour around another M3 competition xDrive that's arrived at the store. So obviously the customer's been waiting quite some time to get this vehicle, so hopefully they'll be quite happy when they finally take delivery of the vehicle sometime in the very near future. And we'll see you at the next video.